So that's our review.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've been pretty generous with our dislikes of it. But there are some people on the internet who do not hold back whatsoever. I am a fan of IMDB.
Woo!
It's my go-to for looking up facts on movies, but also reviews. And so people will post their reviews on IMDB. Now, we are going to do a segment called One Star, which there's no better name than that. So
yeah,
maybe if I had some time to think of one. But we're going to look at some one-star reviews of Don't Worry, Darling.
Now, I just want to talk about how this idea originated.
Yes.
What movie did we see?
We saw Dune.
We saw Dune and
loved Dune.
Both of us loved it. We loved it. It was a great film. But I just went on IMDb, was looking at stuff, and then I went on the 1-star reviews, and they were hilarious.
Yeah, they were so
because
funny.
of how many people didn't understand the movie.
And it's a great movie too.
It was awesome.
The people commenting the 1 stars it was super funny captions, really kind of just like wacky things that they complaints they had. So.
It's like, as someone whose favorite movie is Clueless, I had to say like their stance on what movies should be is like really low. Like how, like the understanding of like I want a simple movie that I don't have to think like about. Like I don't have to think at all. And that's Clueless. And so I think that would be more up their alley, but they did 1-star reviews because they just didn't understand it or didn't even know anything about it before they went in there.
Yeah.
You know, like, ooh, sand monsters, you know. And anyway, it was a really fun experience just looking through them. And so we laughed a lot. And so that's why this is something I wanted to try for Don't Worry, Darling, because I knew that there would be so many crazy ones.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and dive in. These are the 1-star reviews of Don't Worry, Darling. There's only 13 so far, so they haven't gotten too much hate, I guess.
Hey, that's good.
All right, so Sam, you just want to go ahead and read this first one?
All right, 1 out of 10. The title is Wanted to Like This, but... ...
From Margie713. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Margie, for your statement. Let's get into it.
Margie. All right. This review could have had a pity 2-star rating, but it wasn't that good. Florence Pugh, as always, deserved at least a 9, but the plot, screenplay, and editing let her down. Harry Styles obviously slept with someone to capture the role. Wink, wink.
Wow.
That's what they put.
Wink,
They put wink, wink. He was that unconvincing. Olivia Wilde was good in her acting role, but disappointing as a director. Surprising, since Booksmart was excellent. Beginner's luck?
Beginner's luck?
I won't spoil things by listing the better movies this indebted to, but be prepared for a predictable twist and clunky, unsatisfying resolution.
This review is clunky. Keep going.
And this is not a review bomb. Just because someone doesn't agree with its deserved low ratings. Arrogant shills giving 10s for its perceived importance aren't doing potential viewers a favor. I'm a retired professional woman. Second wave feminist, and I really, really didn't enjoy this movie. Except Florence Pugh.
I'm a retired professional woman? So did she retire from being a woman?
Or a professional classy woman. She's now just a woman.
At least she's second wave feminist, you know? She's not first wave.
I don't even know what that means. What is a second wave feminist?
Second wave is like, they weren't the initial ones, but they're piggyback riding off of the people who started it.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, Booksmart was a really good movie.
Never seen Booksmart.
It's so funny. But that was the end was the best.
Kind of honestly,
I'm a retired professional woman.
This is a longer 1-star review. They're usually very short and punchy.
Yeah. Well, Dune was like an actual good movie. There's questionable things about Don't Worry, Darling.
Fair.
You know, they're right to question.
All right, so this next one is titled Better Than Chloroform.
Yeah. Do you know what chloroform is?
It's a drug that makes you fall asleep, right? Like it's used in the movies in the cloth, and they're like,
so better than chloroform.
This movie is
with an
better
explanation for it.
I guess this movie is better than chloroform. Okay, it is very sad for the cast that did their best, but the story is a pathetic ode to boredom. Please, someone tell Olivia Wilde to continue living in her royalties from House and avoid us these sad movie attempts that end up being the best alternative to chloroform. Wow. There is no actor or actress who can lift such a weak script, a poor direction, and a predictable plot twist.
I didn't predict it.
I understand that Olivia has a clearly marked political agenda, but forcing it so much and wanting to fit in is something hard to look at. I rarely take the time to write a review, but if I can prevent someone from wasting their valuable time by looking at this garbage, I'm satisfied then.
Dang.
Wow.
They were passionate about that.
Passionate, descriptive.
They used the word ode.
Very.
You know, they incorporated chloroform in their paragraph as well as their title. This
is a very imaginative review.
They
with the use of chloroform.
thought long and hard about it.
They do mention the political agenda, Olivia.
Yeah.
The messaging there is very clear. It's pretty.
I mean,
it's pretty to the point in the movie.
It's not a bad message. I mean, it's not like don't get overwhelmed by control, that you want to control the person that's in your life.
Yeah.
Just because you're like, I want you to do what I want you to do. Just go find someone who wants to do what you want to do, instead of just holding them hostage.
Is that a spoiler? Maybe.
No.
Okay, you got this next one.
Razzies are heating up.
Razzies are heating up.
Razzies are heating up. It's neck and neck race between this bodies for worst picture. Though Pearl, Orphan 2, and Nope are strong contenders as well.
Dang, they're hating on Nope.
This is honestly as good a race for worst picture as the race was in 1995 for best picture at the Oscars. Truly a remarkably abysmal year for film thus far. But there's still time for redemption. Movies this year like Mad God Give Me Faith. I've never heard of that one. I mean, where to even begin with Darling? I guess I'll start by saying it's probably the slowest pace, most boring script I've seen come to life, if you can call it that, on screen. Some are calling this slow burn, yet something has to be burning. Something has to be burning for that to be the case.
That's a good point.
This is just starring at a staring at an unlit candle in the hot baking sun, waiting for something to happen as you grow less and less patient.
Wow.
That was a doozy for me.
That's okay. You did good.
I don't have my glasses on, so I just kept seeing starting.
I mean, it's pretty to the point.
Well, the first paragraph was intense. It's a neck and neck race between.
It hasn't been that bad of a year for movies. It has not been that bad of a year.
And I've never seen Pearl
movies.
or Orphan 2.
Of the ones that
Nope
she listed,
is good.
I've only seen Nope, and Nope was good.
Yeah.
Wasn't great. It was good. The other ones I haven't seen. But to say that this year has been bad for movies is an overstatement.
Yeah.
Did you see Batman? Did you see Top Gun? Did you see Elvis?
Yeah.
Did you see? That's it. Those are like some of my top ones this year.
Yeah.
There's probably even better ones than those, but just saying.
I mean, Doctor Strange. No, I'm just kidding. That was really bad.
That was a joke.
No, that was a joke of a movie. Oh man.
All right, this next one is titled "Waste of Tomb and Money."
Mm-hmm. Waste of that tomb.
Waste.
And the money.
Supposed to say time here. Waste of time that I'll never get back. Wow. A lot of exclamation marks. The previews initially looked good, but eventually when I saw the creepy painted faces popping up in new trailers, I started to have a change of feelings toward seeing the movie. Despite my instincts, I went to the movies on discount day.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
This is a good person. So I could save the other good movies to see with my son. Aw, how sweet.
It's Melissa.
You're so sweet, Melissa. It didn't take very long for me to want to leave the theater. I nearly did several times, but I was hoping for some exciting turnaround. I did not have to pay for this movie, but I did use a free movie voucher. 600 words is really a lot when so few are needed for 2 thumbs down.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough.
Man.
At least we got a glimpse into Melissa's life, you know?
I mean, yeah.
She used the voucher.
Loves her
She's
son.
good with money. She loves her family.
Loves
she
her
takes care of them. Melissa's, you know.
Man.
Melissa's a man?
I was just man. Was just like,
Oh, man.
Should this
All
one
right,
be our last
let's
one?
do one more.
Okay. Eye rolling.
Boom. That was the sound effect of me doing an eye roll.
Man. It's just a ripoff of the Stepford Wives, but worse. I don't know what that is.
I've never seen it.
A trash screenplay that even talented actors like Pugh and Pine can't make convincing. And Harry Styles should stick to music. I don't know what Olivia Wilde was thinking with this unoriginal premise, especially in terms of not giving credit where it's due and saying it's at least inspired by Ira Levin's work. She should have just
Adapted.
No, I need to start over.
It's like we're in 5th grade and I'm that kid that wants to like correct you while you're reading.
She should have just adapted his book directly instead of this confusing, over-the-top plot that takes itself too seriously instead of being a satire. As for the drama behind the scenes, I really don't care about any of that. It would just have changed the quality of the film, at least in my opinion. I mean, hairstyles should always stick to music. I agree.
Yeah. So, you know, they recognize that it's a trash screenplay and that despite, you know, Florence and Chris Pine, they did great, I think, but it still wasn't enough, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's only part of the puzzle. Like, the acting...
They could have made this a TV show.
The acting can only go... Yeah, it actually could be an interesting
They could have
series.
just made this a TV show so it wouldn't get this much critique because Riverdale's on air and it sucks, but everyone keeps watching it and they're all rich. So they could have done so much with this. Or they could have done a TV show and then like just slowly, you know. But all the drama just made the movie suck. And just whoever directed it.
Is that your 1-star review?
No. It's not a 1-star.
It's not
I mean,
it's not a 1-star.
I think it was visually beautiful. I liked the visual aspect of it. So there were a lot of things I actually really liked about the movie. I just, you know. So that's why I wouldn't rate a 1.
Yeah.
But
I think
honestly,
it deserves more than a 1-star.
A lot of these people had good points. You know, like
these are smart
comparatively to Dune. Dune was a good movie and no one had good points about why they didn't like it. This was like an okay movie.
So some of these are justified.
So some of these are justified. You know? If you're like a really, really like stingy, I don't think stingy is the right word. If you're like really, what is it?
Critical.
Yeah, critical or like specific about like what you want a movie to like provide for you, then this would probably suck to you.
That's going to do it for our drama review, our movie review, and our 1-star reviews
Woo-hoo!
of Don't Worry, Darling. This was fun.
It was fun.
Thank you for seeing the movie with me. Thank you for talking about it. And we'll see you in the next video.